There are seasons in life when silence feels like abandonment, when your prayers seem to echo without reply, when people move on, opportunities bypass you, and the promises you've held on to begin to blur beneath the weight of waiting. It's in these very moments that a sacred cry rises, not from frustration, but from faith. Lord, remember me. Psalm 106 verse 4 captures this heart cry. Remember me, O Lord, with the favor you show to your people. Come to me with your salvation. This is not the voice of hopelessness, but of holy boldness. It is the voice of those who know the covenant God they serve, the one who never forgets, the one whose timing is perfect, the one who stores every tear in his bottle and writes every burden into his book. When we say, Lord, remember me, we are not implying that God has forgotten. We are aligning ourselves with the faithful throughout history who have cried out for divine visitation. When God remembers, things begin to move. He remembered Noah, and the floodwaters began to recede. He remembered Abraham, and Sarah conceived in old age. He remembered Rachel, and her barrenness was turned into breakthrough. He remembered Hannah, and her sorrow gave birth to a prophet. To be remembered by God is to come into a moment of divine interruption when heaven steps into earth's delay. It is to be lifted out of hiding, pulled from the margins of forgotten places, and ushered into a season of restoration and favor. God's remembrance is not casual, it is active. It releases mercy, opens doors, shifts timelines, and brings long-awaited answers into manifestation. And perhaps most profound of all, God remembered the thief on the cross. With nothing to offer, no time to prove his faith, he simply whispered, Lord, remember me. And Jesus responded, Today you will be with me in paradise. That is the power of God's remembrance. It overrides your past, restores your hope, and rewrites your story in a moment. So if you've been laboring in obscurity, waiting through delay, praying without visible results, know this: you are not forgotten. You are engraved on the palms of his hands. Isaiah 49:16. You are seen, you are loved, you are remembered. And now, it is time to pray, not as one who begs, but as one who belongs. Let this be the hour where your voice rises like incense before his throne. Let heaven remember your name, your tears, your obedience, and your longing. Let God do for you what he has done for generations before. Visit you with favor and crown your season with mercy. O faithful and covenant-keeping God, I come into your presence today not with entitlement, but with expectancy, not with pride, but with praise. For you are the God who remembers. You remembered Noah, and the waters withdrew. You remembered Hannah, and the barrenness broke. You remembered Israel and Egypt, and the chains shattered. Lord, remember me. Remember me not because I am worthy, but because you are faithful. Remember the prayers I whispered when no one else saw. Remember the seeds I sowed when it cost me everything. Remember the nights I spent in worship, the tears I wept in silence, the faith I held when everything around me said, give up. Open the book of remembrance, O God, and let my name rise before your throne. Let your hand move on my behalf, not just to comfort, but to deliver. Come to me with the favor you show to your people. Let the same grace that visited Ruth in the fields, that lifted Joseph from the prison, that called David from the sheepfold, visit me now. Lord, I know you are not unjust to forget. You are not delayed, you are precise. But I ask, let this be the moment where heaven remembers and earth responds. Remember me in my purpose, Remember me in my pain. Remember me in my waiting. Let your salvation visit my house. Let it touch my health, my family, my finances, my calling, and my dreams. Remember me, O God, in the places where man has forgotten me. Where doors have closed, open new ones. Where time seems lost, redeem it. Where hope is faded, breathe again. Let your favor now surround me. Let your spirit now quicken me. Let your kindness overflow in ways I cannot imagine. Father, I believe today is not an accident. You are not a man that you should lie. You have set this moment as a divine appointment. So I say again, remember me. Remember me like you remembered Sarah. Remember me like you remembered the thief. Come into my life with restoration, with recompense, with renewal. And when you move, Lord, I will not forget you. I will testify of your faithfulness. I will tell the generations that you remember your people. I will declare that delay is not denial, that obscurity is not abandonment, and that silence does not mean you are still. You are the God who sees. You are the God who knows, and you are the God who remembers. I receive your divine visitation now. I open my hands to embrace the fulfillment of every word you've spoken over me, and I declare, my season is shifting. In Jesus' mighty and merciful name, amen.